silver BMW.
Yeah, I'll head up that way. I'm in the area. Right this speeding vehicle, and this guy's not slowing down. Yeah, that's confirmed. He's not stopping. Code 3. Send me out some backup. Want to bring this guy down before he hurts somebody.
Hey guys, so today I think I'm actually gonna do a hood resurrection of the car, where I'm basically just how you saw that there's no vent in the car. As you can see, there's no vent thing. Probably just gonna take the hood off, and it's like impossible to mold it in from this side, but I'm like 100% sure if I just use resin with the fiberglass mats and just build them up, if the hood is, you know, flipped upside down laying on a floor, it's super easy to do. And I mean, this one's in there, but you can kind of see too, it's a little bit loose on this corner. And this one, I think on this corner right here, it's loose. So I'm just gonna fix that and just, you know, fix the hood so I can keep it for a little bit longer. Save a little bit of money there, so I don't have to get a new hood immediately, because I'd rather, you know, save the money if I can. Oh, and another thing is the halo fell off. I knew this when I was doing it at first. I was like, there's no way that halo is gonna stay because the suspension's rough, and of course I was like behind a car and usually you could see the halos reflect, and I was like, why can I only see one here? And it fell off. So I'm probably just gonna use like some 3M tape. Luckily, as you guys saw how easy it is to take off this lens, it's just and it comes off. So it shouldn't be too bad. But the bumper's on now, so I don't know if that'll make it harder or not, but either way, it's not too bad. So this is the fiberglass. This is the actual fiberglass. This is similar to how Waker is going to be building the kit. Basically, he's just going to be putting resin inside of the molds and layering this stuff non-stop, like 3-4 layers, plus resin to coat it with like a brush like this, a cheap brush, and this is the resin. And that's how you make fiberglass. Technically, just keep building it up and until they sell special like sheets that are actually a lot more stronger, just to combine parts. But this is just fine because once this stuff dries up, it is really like solid. Вот это сам fiberglass.
И ты смачиваешь специальным раствором, да, чтобы он затвердел, и придаешь форму.
So I'm going to be just using a paper cup to put this stuff into. I cut out all the strands as you saw, and they're just basically kind of going to be going around here. I kind of just cut out enough to go around every vent, smaller ones to go around corners, longer ones to cover these areas. If you guys deal with resin, I really recommend using gloves, because if it gets on your hands, it's like really hard to get off. You kind of have to bite away at your skin. I mean, it's doable, especially if you use acetone to get it off, but it's not the best. It's just easier to use gloves. And I'm not really one to use gloves in general, so trust me when I say you should use gloves. This is the hardener, which will actually cause the resin to harden. The solution technically is 2-part. It's kind of the whole point of it. It's similar to paint. Usually the stuff that requires 2 parts in order to harden is usually a lot more solid. So after that's mixed, basically I'm just going to be taking the brush. I bought 2. These things are 40 cents. Don't buy anything expensive. Find the cheapest Walmart brush you can. Because after that, these things will harden and you're going to have to throw it out. So they're one-time use. So get the cheapest thing ever, because I made the mistake of buying like $2 each brushes for this stuff. So let me just make sure I'm putting this in right. It's about how it needs to be. So. Clean your brush the resin on top of the piece, and that will wet out, as you can see. It will get messy very quickly. You would say that. Because all the strands are sticking. Very annoying. but the exact same process is what's done to build the kit and most fiberglass products. Carbon is similar but different. That requires vacuum sealing it afterwards, meaning this you would just let air dry, but carbon you would actually have it in a plastic bag that would be vacuum sealed. And yeah, that makes it all tighter and stuff like that, if that makes sense. But for this kind of bodywork crap, you really do have to have patience. It's the main thing about bodywork is patience. Although I'm really not a person of patience, ironically. This stuff is actually already setting. As you can see, it's literally becoming hard. See, that's what happens when you use too much hardener. That's kind of why also you want to balance it out, but this is literally how hard it, not how hard, but how quickly it goes. But that's okay, once again. I figured I would have to do this twice, but that was a lot of hardener I used, so it's set that quickly, which isn't really a bad thing, which because it means this is going to set pretty hard, or pretty quickly, so I'm probably just going to give it a break for about like 30 minutes, come back, see how stiff this is. If it needs more, we'll do more, but if it doesn't, we're just going to continue doing the other vents and make another batch of this stuff. So as you can see, this is now hard. It's literally hard. I mean, I can smack it pretty hard from behind and nothing is happening. That is bonded to the hood, which is what we wanted. As you can see, my oversprayed gallon from when I painted this car in the garage is still here. I used this to put this on the vent just to keep it down, just to have it pressed down while this was sealing. But anyways, I'm going to go for round 2 now. So now that the hood is done, I'm gonna go meet up with the guy because he says he's gonna be at the Costco that we're meeting at in like 15 minutes. So I don't think it's really a good reason to take you guys along. I mean, it's just buying something. I'll show you guys when I get it back though. And then also about the wheels. You guys saw a post I made about those center lock wheels that look really similar to the game. I came this close to ordering them, but then like kind of last second, before I buy anything, I kind of try to stop and like reassess for like an hour just to, because you know, I'm very quick to change my mind, but I'm also can buy something in like a second. So I just thought about it, and it's kind of like, damn, I can't use them immediately because then I still have to buy the center lock adapters for $1,500, which is going to take like 2-3 weeks to save up the money for that. Then I still have to buy tires. I am looking into a sponsorship with Toyo tires. I'll probably apply for it later on, but I am trying to get the R888Rs, which are like really good R compound street tires. They're pretty good, so I think it should be perfect for the car for street use. And then I want to get a different set of Toyo race slicks for a different set of wheels maybe to use that. But I really don't know what's gonna go next. I think the cage is probably the next thing that I should really do because the body kit isn't in my control. Once I get it, it doesn't really require much money. It's just materials putting it on. It's not really much. I can do everything. It's gonna be done by me. But the cage, on the other hand, I need the cage to do the carbon doors and the carbon roof, and I'm not gonna paint the car before I have the carbon roof and the carbon doors on, because with metallic, if you spray the parts separately off the car like I did with the rear and the front bumper, it'll look different from the rest of the car, because the more passes you do, the different the color changes. So I'd like the whole car to be together when I paint it, so that's the reason for the roof. The roof, obviously, to get rid of the sunroof and to lose a crap ton of weight. The sunroof, the one in the game didn't have a sunroof, but also the sunroof does weigh a lot with the mechanism. And then the doors as well, they're 50 pounds each, and I really want the carbon doors for the cage, for the X-bars to kind of concave out and hug the doors on the inside. So that's all I really have to say for that. So I'm gonna go get the exhaust now. So, package secured. As you can see, it's exactly like my OEM one, because it is an OEM one. This 3-cylinder, you know how it's split the header to header. This one has a resonator stock. That's the stock resonator. This usually doesn't. They literally just cut and welded in a stock resonator. It's an AR20. I know usually people run these on M3s a lot. Some do dual, they cut out so that they're both the same resonator, but he said it makes it a lot deeper and quieter. Well, mainly less raspy. That's really all I'm going for. So probably put this on tomorrow because I don't feel like doing this today. So this is the hood now. Hard. This was obviously already hard. And this too. Ooh, just burped, sorry. Knock knock, who dis? It even has a little... Yeah, it's all hard. Legit does not move at all. And this too. Even though this didn't, like you see how some of the fibers are still there, they're sticking out, most of it did harden down there, so this was a success, although it did harden a little bit prematurely, but it's all good. Now we don't have to worry about vents falling out or anything like that. So I'm just going to clean up all the fiber, blow it off. I'm just going to lay a coat or two of just black spray paint just to cover the thing, so when I open the hood it doesn't look so stupid when you see this yellowish fiberglass. You know, I think it worked out pretty well. Probably gonna maybe try to fix that halo really quickly. I really like doing little stuff like this, honestly, because it's like, I don't know, instead of like saying, oh, I'm gonna do like 100 things in a day and stuff like that, it's a lot more comfortable and easier for me and less stressful. Definitely less stressful. Because when I don't complete everything I want to do, it's like kind of annoying, but for once it's actually nice because it's like, hey, I like doing little stuff like this, kind of taking my time, because I like to take my time with things. I'd rather not rush. I'm going to try to do this week. I don't know, fuel filter, exhaust. I could definitely bang those out together since the fuel filter and the exhaust are like right next to each other, so it requires jacking up the car anyway. I know how bad they are, but I am going to be getting new headlights, so I don't really care about just replacing the lenses, because clearly the mounting points of these headlights are broken. So there's no point. I mean, the halos I'm obviously going to take out and put into the new ones, but there's no point of getting new lenses for these, because I'm just going to be getting new headlights anyways. Wow, that was annoying. Loud boy! So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Car's looking better, not better than ever, because it's still missing the rear end. If any of you guys are new, that's why I took off the rear end, obviously. But tomorrow, I don't know if there's going to be a video, just because I have a lot of things to do, and then we're going to go look at houses tomorrow. If you want me to record that, we're looking at houses with garages, so I can have a place to work on this thing. So thanks for watching, guys. If anything, I'll see you guys in a stream probably tomorrow or something like that. So yeah, have a great day.